I was unfortunately raped way too many times. Oh, I was going to say right at the beginning of the video, very negative subject. Don't watch. Okay. I am able to talk about it without crying. Because, yeah, uh, a lady will naturally cry and be all upset. And it happened way too many times. That I was very, very strong. And I put up with a hell of a lot of insane abuse. So, unfortunately, with this particular one, I just argued with my insane abuser right now. Completely, totally in denial. Legion of demons. All right. Well, where's the proof? Where's the proof? Victims never have proof. But I actually do have a little proof. Intent. He said right before, he says, do you know how easy it would be for me to get you, for me to have sex with you? Do you know how easy it would be for me to take advantage of you sexually? And he said it more than once, right before he raped me. Okay. And then my husband getting out, he did have ESP. He did know. All right, he just didn't want to. I mean, you have feelings. I mean, human beings. Okay, even though I never got along with my dead husband, he just knew he had ESP. He's a part of me, even though he couldn't have sex because he had diabetes, but he was a part of me. Like every day we spent together and we hugged each other. So you don't have to have sex, like, to know another person if you're with them 24/7, which is completely insane. And so he had the intent, right? And my husband knew that was rape, but it's when my husband, and this is gross to talk about, turn it off, when he fingered me. Okay. I unfortunately was raped, sodomized too many times that if a man rapes me there and then rapes me up my vagina, then bumps form inside, and I had that more than once. So that's the scientific evidence right there. The scientific evidence of me being raped. And whatever, that never should have happened. And he's in total denial and will be with the Legion of Demons. So I ask that one of my worst situations to I ask for God's blood to cause them to repent. Who is Jesus, the Son of God. And for me to want that is wanting the best. I want the person who's insane with their denial to repent. And that's all I have to do to be at peace. And, of course there's never any proof with a lady. I mean, but she can go to the hospital. But women like me who were abused to death sexually, like, all the time, all right, that should never happen. But yeah, I mean, when a person, that's why victims have such a hard time. It's really horrific that, a raped victim, she already was, so I can easily do it. And that's horrible, but that's reality. And unfortunately used to be, I should never have, Earth is hell. Earth was hell to me. And everyone else in my life had it so much more easier. So I'm glad that my beautiful atheist boys, and I have to say beautiful because they're my boys, and I didn't know of anything that they did that wrong. Okay, so I will always say that they're not going to hell. Yeah, my beautiful atheist boys, none of them would rape. You know, they wouldn't even. They wouldn't. So a person just like if they have the opportunity, and like they, that is just totally evil. Totally evil. I have to say my sick ex, when my son was 13 years old, he says, well, if I had a girlfriend that was raped, I wouldn't tell her that's why I'm breaking up with her, which is really fucking evil. I mean, that really is. Just let her, like, bathe in olive oil. Like, yeah. Don't have sex for a month, but, like, But he'd break up with his girlfriend in 2 weeks. Really, really disgusting. For shit. And I shouldn't even say that because I'm dishonoring him, but I never get to see my boys, so my life is hell. I don't deserve it at all. I never deserved all the hell that I went through. Alright. So my fucking ex agreed to that when I told him that. I said, well, that's awful. And he says, I would do that too. But guess what? My insane, dumber boyfriend did not break up with me after I got raped. What the hell's the matter with you? I had to go out with him for about 7 damn years. He wouldn't let me go. I left the manor, and it was Thanksgiving, and he ran out, and he grabbed all my stuff. I'm like, I'm going back to where my kids are at. Like, I can't, it's hard for me to live there, but it's better than you. So, I did try to leave, but he never let me leave. And I tried to leave secretly, and he'd wake up. That's the problem with victims and their abusers. They will not let them leave. A mate and parents won't let them leave. LaToya couldn't leave. So her manager married her so she wouldn't be abused anymore. It's the whole truth and nothing but the truth. LaToya Jackson. What a sad world you live in. I mean, seriously. Really, really sad.